Hey YouTube. Welcome to Worldly Wednesday, where I talk about history, social studies, countries, peoples, something out in the world. Maybe I'll talk about tabloids, who knows. But today we're going to talk about Simón Bolivar. He's the liberator of what's known as Northern South America. He most famously for Bolivia, Peru, Ecuador, Colombia, and Venezuela. And at the time, Colombia and Panama were the same country. So, he did this, he liberated these countries, but at the end of his life, he was president for life in Colombia, his home country, and then he said, I stepped down. And I'm gonna take a barge up to the Caribbean Sea, and I'm gonna go to Europe. Psh, who wouldn't want to go to Europe? But he gets all the way to the Caribbean Sea to the port, and these ships to take him, and then he says, never mind. And he tries to reconquer Venezuela, who had separated from Colombia. Now at this point in time, he was really sick with something that people couldn't understand. There was no medicine for him to actually make him better. He would stay up late, he would sweat. He was just, at the end of his life, he was just a pile of bones. Couldn't eat anything, didn't like to drink anything. It kind of sounds like those disclaimers on TV where they're like, you may experience bouts of not enjoying the same things you once held dear, like playing outside, shooting not revolutionaries, shooting the Spanish, shooting rebels. He just didn't really like it anymore, and then he had this huge resurgence where he decided to reconquer Venezuela and be president once again in Colombia. And then he died. He was in the middle of a campaign in Venezuela, and he just couldn't take it anymore. He got sick. They couldn't move to the next place. He was dementious. He had delirium beyond reason. He was thinking back to the past, and eventually the fever just overcame him, and he died. If you think this is a poor description of the end of life of Simón Bolivar, you can read something that's kind of a fictional representation of it in the book, The General and His Labyrinth by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. He's a very prominent Latin American author. He's good friends with Castro. Check it out. I guess that goes with Unsolicited Advice Tuesday, doesn't it?